We bringing
Yeah.
them up here. Here they are.
Combo, I seen your post earlier, man, when you said that you said that hold
Okay.
on.
Master
I saw your post where you said that there's not really a big of a size difference. I said Combo gonna point that out. He gonna point that out. Because everybody been talking about the size. I do think the size is kind of a thing, but they didn't look that much different in size in
Mm-mm.
that picture, man. I don't know if it was the shoes they had on or you know
For the jacket.
the jacket or something
I
like
don't know
that.
though. Whaley's head looked kind of big as hers. Like I'm not trying. I knew you were gonna laugh. I know you can't tell by her heads, but I'm just saying, like, just the way she's kind of feeling out. She looks like a good size. She look like she could be a decent size flyweight.
I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. Because I'll just be thinking about that Carla fight, man. Her and Carla looked the same size when they were fighting, dog.
Really?
I,
Oh
I
man,
she
let me pull up a picture. I'm gonna have to pull that up.
she might have been a little bit bigger than Carla, but not like flyweight bigger than Carla.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull this thing up. Valentina's a great fighter. That's what Victor said. Yeah, she is, man. Like, there's gonna be a notch on the. Well, it's gonna be more of a notch on the belt of Weili if she actually pulls something off, man. Um, when you kind of look at the size, like, do you see it being an issue for Weili now? Like, from what you see, take away from this picture, do you think?
Mm,
Do you see Weili kind of struggling with her based off of the size? Like, because I mean, when you look at the reach and everything, um, I have to pull up the reach too, but I wanted to see this picture. Uh, Carla, Carla's not that short as I thought. You want to see the picture? You want to put it up here?
yeah, put the picture up there so I can kind of see
Right.
because make sure my mind ain't playing tricks on me.
Yeah, but Carla is short. Whaley's not that towering. Like, when Manon towers over Aaron, that looks bigger, but she actually don't look that much bigger here. But let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna show you the picture. All right, hold on. Oh crap. Man, these pictures get on my nerves sometimes.
I
They
know,
always
man.
gotta be a
Especially when
JPEG.
you trying to get them to work, man, and then it be it's not the right file type or something like that.
Hmm.
I be like, come on, man.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. We're just looking at the sizes here. Axel said, "Be ready, guys, for a 1 year trilogy after this fight." Man, if they do that, man, if they do a trilogy, I'm not covering the third fight.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, because it's
To be
crazy.
said, let's just remember Val took down bantamweights years
I
ago.
was
Oh
about
yeah,
to talk about that. Yes, she did. She took down
took
bantamweight.
down Holly. She took down Pena. Took down everybody. All right, here we go.
It-
Here you go. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I mean, she's taller than Carla. She's taller than Carla,
Mm-hmm.
but she ain't that much taller than Carla. I mean,
Yeah, because
she's
I look.
definitely taller than Carla.
Okay. Yeah, she is taller, but you got to remember too, like, without these rough weight cuts, Wei Lee, I think she'll be a little bit stronger too. And then
I
yeah,
don't know, man. I don't know,
the
but Wei Lee might be strong though because Wei Lee was stronger than Tatiana Suarez in that fight. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? Like Wei Lee was stronger than Tatiana, but Valentina is strong, dude.
mm-hmm.
Valentina's strong. Like Valentina, it's like when Valentina
Oh, and
raps
Zama's
these
the
girls.
Carlos posture also. Yeah,
That's
that's the
true.
posture.
Yep, she does
Mm-hmm.
kind of slump. But like to see Valentina throw girls, big girls like Manon, like you know, not Manon, but like Catelyn Chukagian, and the way she was tossing around Jessica Andrade, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy, man. Like Valentina, when she gets her arms around you, dude, that woman is strong, dude.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's two types of physical strength that's pretty much we can say they are the strongest in the flyweight. When Aaron said Manon was really strong and she couldn't move her, and then you got Valentina who just trumps everybody's strength. Manon,
Yeah,
everybody. Like, Um, Grasso did pretty well in those clinches, though. Like I have to give
Yeah.
Grasso some credit in that rematch. Like she did do okay in them clinches,
Well,
but
Grasso was she was jockeying in that clinch with Macy Barber too.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she was,
Yeah.
she was.
Yep.
So, and that's another thing too is like I think Grasso filled out the right way. She took her
Yeah.
time coming up, but Wei Lee, I know she's a long time champion, but that strawweight, like she didn't really go through the process because you see Rose struggle too.
Yep. It took Rose a
And
couple fights. Yep.
yeah, Zama said Grasso's a good clincher. Yeah, she controlled
Yep.
them clinches.
Yeah.
Because a couple times she was controlling them clinches. So, you got me thinking now, man. Like strength might not come into play here. Like Valentina might actually control this thing too. Again, like I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
she's faced some of the freaks too when it comes to strength, like Andrade and
Yep.
Holly Holm. Some strong girls, and even like Pena's clinch like years ago. She was trying to
Yep.
clinch Valentina up, but Valentina just stayed in it. You know.
Pena was trying to ragdoll it though, like she was, dude. Like Juliana, I don't know what it was against her. I think it was I think Juliana was trying to prove something that her wrestling was just way better than Valentina's striking. Because everybody was talking about Valentina's striking, and leading
Mhm.
up to that fight, if you go back and watch some of the things like the interviews and stuff, like leading up to that fight, that's all Juliana was saying. She's like, I'm gonna out wrestle her. This is MMA. This isn't a boxing match. This isn't kickboxing. Like that's the stuff that Juliana Pena was saying. So I think she was purposely just trying to just out muscle her, you know what I'm saying, and just outwork her and submit her, you know what I'm saying, and play with fire, dog. Pena
Mhm.
played with fire, she did.
Yeah, she did, man. So, what do you think, man? Like looking at Whaley and her style and how she's been able to evolve against so many girls. Like, I know that's strawweight, but like, what do you see like her being able to do in this type of fight? Like, what should be her game? Like, we see Pena couldn't do it with her wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Um, Grasso took more of the boxing approach that did work. Do you think Whaley has to take some of that or just create her own?
I just think Wei Lee needs to make it messy. Like, don't try to fight. Don't try to do it clean like Grasso did. You know what I'm saying? Because Grasso was always on the verge of losing. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's like she was in those fights. It was never like she was always on the verge of losing. Um, you know, so don't try to be clean like Grasso. Like you got to be scrambly in there. You know what I'm saying? And take a page out of each of these people's books that you saw, what I'm saying, make it rough in there for Valentina. You know what I'm saying? Like uh Juliana Pena just being physical with Valentina, you know what I'm saying? Put Valentina in some positions, you know what I'm saying? But Juliana Pena, if Juliana Pena had the striking that she has now back then, she could have beat Valentina because she was not wanting to stand that range with Valentina at all. Like not one bit at all. Like if you look at that fight, they didn't stand that range at all. It was like instant, like right away. Juliana was closing the distance on Valentina. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was so we can see like you can that didn't beat her. Holly was trying to be clean with it. Holly got beat. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be a well-rounded fighter to go in there and beat her. Like you have to do a little bit of everything and catch her when you got to just catch her. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to surprise Valentina. Like you can't go in here and you can't follow steps 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to go one, maybe jump to 3, then jump back to 2. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to mix it up on Valentina and not be predictable because if Valentina is going to be her spider senses are going to be up, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're not just going to catch Valentina in something. You know what I'm saying? When Grasso caught Valentina with that choke, man, Grasso, I mean, that was like mid spin. Like as soon as that spin was almost finished, like Grasso was already on her back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like you gotta catch Valentina like that.
That's that was what I was gonna say too, is like, um, I do think as focused as Valentina's been in all her fights, I think that was one moment where she kind of underestimated Grasso a little bit because she
Mm-hmm.
kept doing those spin kicks and everything, and she didn't expect Grasso to jump on her back. I do think that for Weili, she's got to be able to like be dirty in this fight. I know a
Yeah.
fight we don't mention a lot of is Tyler Santos.
Yep.
Tyler Santos. Some people thought Valentina lost that fight too.
Yep.
I just think that Valentina put a lot of damage on Tyler's eye, but had Tyler had more of a striking approach, and that's what was the issue with Tyler's grappling in that fight. She had no ground and pound, but Wei Lee does have ground and pound.
She does. I was about to say, yeah, Weili does. Yep.
hmm She's got the ground and pound. So, like, if she's able to get some takedowns and pose some type of strength threat, she could do some ground and pound. But I just don't see Wei Lee winning like an outside battle at all, man. Like, I think the jab will be a problem. I think even like those calf kicks early on, it'll kind of put her in a respect mode. So I think, Zhang Weili, she's got to go ahead and set her own pace. Because when you get into Valentina's pace, you already in trouble,
You
man. Like,
locked. You locked. Yeah. You ain't no. Yeah.
you
You
know,
locked in. Ain't
you
no
locked
getting
in
out.
because Manon did that. Like she
Yep.
jumped right into Valentina's
Yep.
pace, and she was
She
like,
sure did.
She
Chukagian
jumped
did
right in the
too.
drive. She jumped in the passenger seat. Valentina said, "All right,
Right.
I'm driving this thing."
Chukagian did too.
She did too.
I mean, y'all, come on, man. Like, y'all didn't do anything that y'all do. That's you in this fight. Y'all went in there fully adapted to trying to be, trying to fight Valentina instead of being yourself. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? And that's where they went wrong at. That's what Chuk them went wrong at, man. They went in there. They were over. I think some of these fighters were over prepared for Valentina.
I think either over prepared or
Psych themselves out or something.
psych themselves out,
Yeah.
and I think they see what Valentina was doing in the cage, and they think they could do that too. They think
Yeah.
they can do it better, and that ain't how you beat Valentina. You don't
That ain't
watch
how you do
Valentina, because Lauren Murphy made that mistake. She got up in there, and then she was like, "Oh wow, I didn't know she was this fast."
Right.
So I think they just see it and they think it ain't as fast. But man, I remember that. I think it was like a spinning back fist. That jump was loud. You could hear it hit on Chikagan's head in that fight. Man,
Yeah.
right there, I was like, yeah, she's done now. She ain't getting this.
Like Chuk, man. I was like, I thought Chuk would call, would mix it up a little bit, man. But man, she didn't do nothing, man. But I just think Wei Lee just has to go in there and just be Wei Lee. Like, just be Wei Lee. You know what I'm saying? And just, fight like you fought Lamos. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she can find that groove, that same groove that she got in that fight with Lamos, Wei Lee might shock the world in this Saturday night, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
because
saying? 'Cause that's the most water I've seen Wei Lee.
mm-hmm. Yeah, because once you like put a fighter down in that position down to one knee, I know Valentina, yeah, like she might be the one to dictate the wrestling. We don't know, but my thing is if she can just get at least 1 point in the fight to put Valentina on one knee and just start landing shots like she did against Lamos, you just don't know
Mhm.
how to go.
Yeah.
Might open a cut, swell up an
Yeah.
eye, and then that's where the confidence it goes in your direction because Lamos, of course, is a different fighter, but when Lamos got put down a few times, like on a knee, and she was against the cage and she was just eating shots. She didn't even know how to block them,
Yep.
because
Yep.
there was just so many coming at her, and
Yep.
she was trying to get off of one knee, and while she's trying to get up here, she's getting hit with other shots. So
Yeah.
there was nothing she could do.
Yeah.
So you got to get Valentina in that compromising position. You can't let Valentina set her feet.
Yeah, because then she start
Yeah,
doing
Victor
crazy.
said can't fight
Yeah.
Valentina at a distance. No, she can't.
No, I don't think she's, but I think she should always, like, she should be. See, the problem is, like, it's whenever you do. I was about to say she should, clinch up Valentina, but that's the problem. When you do clinch up Valentina, Valentina's trips and sweeps are so good. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, her trips and stuff off the cage and stuff, like, Valentina knows how to get you to the ground. And a lot of girls just can't stop her when Valentina start, and she's good at changing directions when she's got you off balance. Like she's good at changing direction and while she got the body like wrestling 101, man, and just next thing you know, you see people feet flung up in the air like Valentina done flung them up in the air and they down on their back, and it's just
Mhm.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy how she does it. It's crazy how she does it. But
Oh
Whaley
man.
gonna have to be ready to Whaley gonna have to be ready to be taken down as well. Not only should Whaley, be trying to take Valentina down, she needs to be ready to be taken down. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because
Because Valentina
I
gonna
I
take
can
her down.
I can see her being on her back in this fight. Like, because
Yeah,
she's gotten better, like, definitely gotten better since those Rose fights as far as her wrestling goes, but, Valentina is so much stronger than Rose, and if you get put on your back, Valentina, if she knows she's on top in a good position,
hmm,
she might not even work no ground and pound. She might just out wrestle you like she did with Grasso.
yep,
She'll play it safe. Valentina don't care about no crowd. She's gonna try to play it safe in there,
right.
and you won't want to be in that position because
Yeah,
you're gonna be in that position where it's like you getting exposed in a way because Grasso in that third fight, man, she got kind of exposed. She was at that point just getting
yeah.
taken down round after round, like and could not get off her back. So I just hope there's no positions like that for Weili. I hope she's fully prepared for this fight, man.
Well, we gonna see, man.
We'll see.
We gonna
Yeah.
see. We gonna see.
Okay.
It's this week. It's this week. So
Yeah, a few days away. So
yes, sir. I'm
I'm
glad I'm
I'm
off.
a I'm gonna go with Valentina. I'm gonna go with Valentina.
I'm
Um,
undecided right now.
you undecided?
Yeah,
I I'll be
oh,
back on Friday
me
for a
too.
final.
That's what I
But right
said.
now, like I've been saying, I've been leaning towards Valentina, but I'm gonna lock in a final look.
I'm I'm gonna do an early pick. I'm not gonna lock in my final look. My early pick is Valentina.
Okay.
My
I'll
early
do a
pick is
final
Valentina.
look for sure on either Thursday or Friday because I got some time off on Friday, so I'll do that. But I'm definitely open to an upset, just because of the way Whaley is and her taking this chance, So yeah.